And papi, don't go judging me.
You're not Boricua.
You can't even say it. You don't even know what you're talking about.
But you not it though.
But you're not it either, papi.
Exactly.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me because you don't got nothing to pop, papi. You just papi, not pop it.
Cut. No.
Don't go trying to do all of that with me. Ah, Dios mío, y tú me miras a mí así, yo soy lo que yo soy. Today in the studio, we also have with us Patrice. Hola, ¿cómo está?
¿Español más o menos? ¡Oh, sí!
Oui.
Did nobody ask you what you have, papi? We was asking you.
She said, what?
I said, don't nobody ask you what you have. We was asking for the Spanish response. No Spanish, no Dora, no boots, no backpack, nothing. No Taco Bell, no yo quiero Taco Bell, like nothing. No chalupa, no arroz con pollo, salsa. I know your language is margarita. See?
Sure.
Right. And then on the other side, we got with us a beautiful Nubian princess. We got Miss Nikki Lu. How you doing?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Ay, bien.
I'm well.
It's so good to have you in the studio. We're so glad that you came to visit us today
Thank
here
you.
at WDRBmedia because you know we are the voice of the community.
Sí.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. You keep doing the we. It's C. C now we.
B.
No.
A.
C. O. A. O.
Why you call Patrice a hoe?
I did no such thing.
You said hoe and
I
you
said
looked
A.
at her,
Oh
and
no.
You pointed.
You
I
look
said,
at her.
"Oh."
You can roll the film back and you're not gonna see Shakira, Molina, Maria, Contessa, Abuela, See.
Just saying. I was
You're not
trying to protect
always
your
here.
virtue. That's what I.
Because
did.
you're a
He
virgin.
always-
Yes. See, you know it. You see it.
Right.
There you go. Right.
I can't be.
Tell yourself what you need to hear. Tell yourself what you need to hear.
I don't know.
Oh,
Born again.
Come on, sis. Yes.
I understand all these judgment calls.
Ooh.
What? Judging?
You
Telling the
stay.
truth and judging is separate. You sound very worldly.
Of course not. Keeping my virtue
Okay.
and my innocence.
I'm practicing celibacy.
You know what I'm saying? She
I'm a celibate here. I'm a celibate.
She bit her tongue in the process.
I'm practicing celibacy too.
Buy a bit.
I'm practicing
Keeping
too.
myself
so
buy a bit. Buy a bit instead of celibate.
Okay.
But
Legs
your hair
closed.
has a lot to do with that.
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to bring the hair back into it
Oh, so-
somehow.
Well, let's talk about hair.
We said we were going to talk about hair.
Yes.
That's what we're going to talk about. You have a salon,
Yes.
and it is located.
At 6903 East WT Harris. It's called Vintage Hair Salon.
Oh wow.
That's in
Vintage Hair
Charlotte.
Salon.
Yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28215.
Okay, Vintage Hair Salon. So
Why
that is where
vintage?
old people go to get their
Yes.
hair done.
Well, vintage is not necessarily.
So you do
Yes, it is.
pompadours.
Classy too.
So you
It
do
can be old
pompadours and
classy.
big bangs.
So I prefer the classy part of it.
How you gonna have one without the other? You can't be picking and choosing.
I mean, vintage could be 1990s, 1980s. Babs hairstyle, the waterfalls with the high spritz, like
90s, that's vintage.
Old.
No.
Well,
well,
Seasoned.
bobs can be old.
She said seasoned.
Your salon has a vintage vibe. I love vintage. Don't you love vintage?
So Nikki actually owns Cody Vintage
Oh,
clothing
It's a vintage
line.
clothing line.
So I think there we go.
we got vintage.
Yeah, I like vintage.
I do too.
It doesn't necessarily, but then
Every
every
I come up with that name. I mean, I want to hear artistry, but when you go downtown, and look in the books, you got to have a separate name. So the guy, he was just like, what about vintage? And I was like, well, vintage is old. He
So
was
say
like,
you
it can
saw
be
what I saw.
I said that first.
Right.
And he was
Okay.
like, no, it can be classy too.
He sold you.
And I said, I like that.
You were
So,
bamboozled.
Vintage is no, I like it. Vintage is a classier way of saying
Old.
old. It is, or throwback, or I think they all line up in the same vintage throwback. You know, bring it back, bell bottoms, afros, and
Right.
you know,
I mean, it all
that
comes
stuff.
back, you know. It all comes back.
Excellent.
Just in a trendy form.
And then it's a name. I wanted a name where people wouldn't determine a race or a type
True.
Okay. Okay, right.
When you hear vintage, like even if a Caucasian person hear vintage,
Yeah, they're
Don't
gonna.
pay attention to her.
at all.
Yeah.
was I not supposed to say that?
No, you're
No,
fine.
you're fine.
She's not fine. You're fine.
She's not well.
She talks to herself and just be having personal conversations.
Okay.
Eats cat hair and stuff
Exactly.
like
I
that.
just want the names to just, where nobody wouldn't determine like.
Right.
Because
Come
you're
Yeah, I
racist.
get it.
No.
No, she's not
Or because
racist.
No,
other
not at
people
all.
are racist.
No, it has.
She
nothing
has
to
a
do with
very
that.
marketable
So
name.
you can expand
Yeah.
the opportunity and
Because
diversity
if
of
you
your
call it
clientele.
Jaquita Salon, then
you
a
know-
white woman may
Might
not
not
come
come to a
because she
Jaquita.
racist.
She will come if she dating
I
Taekwon.
agree with him on that.
Right.
If she dating
Right, I
Taekwon,
agree.
she coming.
Yeah.
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 If she coming out like, girl, can you give me some of them dreads you all got?
Yeah.
So what's your clientele base like? Is it a lot of, is it diverse?
I wanted to be diverse, but in the hair industry, a lot of times you always end up back with what you're comfortable with. But I don't see color, so
But everybody else does.
some people. I ain't
Most
gonna say
people.
Most people do today.
Yeah, exactly.
This time of day,
Keep it
do
real.
everything, Yes.
We in the South.
Yes.
Confederate
Yes.
flag, the whole nine.
So, but when people ask me what I specialize in, I tell them hair because I can do white hair, black hair, Spanish hair, Asian.
Right.
What do you prefer? What types of hairstyles do you prefer doing? If there was only one hairstyle that you could do for the rest of your life, and that's the only hairstyle that you can do forever and a day, what hairstyle would that be?
I would say a sewing.
Really?
Yeah, I would say a sewing.
What can people expect when they come to Vintage Hair Salon?
A sewing.
Besides the sewing. Yeah.
But they should expect like I always tell my girls, big thing is customer service. So when people come in, even if it's not your client, just speak.
Everybody on the phone, they all loud, talk about each other.
Oh no, we don't do a lot
Male
of that.
bashing.
Well, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a release, right?
Right. That's our cheers.
Yeah.
That's our
No,
bar.
women bashing
We don't
in
do
the
women
barbershop.
bashing.
Yes,
No,
y'all
we do not.
Yes,
We
y'all
do not.
That's our
Y'all talk about how many women y'all had that whole week.
No!
Man, I went to go see this bad shorty this weekend.
Told you that.
And Wednesday, Thursday.
That is
They be
not
like, wait.
compliment.
Wait, dude, you talking about shorty that you was with last week? Like, yeah.
Saturday.
We don't mix them up.
Two in one day.
Right. Exactly.
So you
We have a
said the
strict
culture.
schedule. Your Mondays only. Don't show up on Tuesday. She here on Tuesday. Monday is your day between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. And then at 9 you got to pack your stuff
He
and
said
go
like he did this
because somebody
before.
else coming at 9:30.
Says
so I
the
need
virtuous
30 minutes
virgin.
The
to be
virgin.
able to take a shower.
So you can get
is
two
what?
in one
Yeah.
See? Exactly. So the culture of your salon, you said it's it's not any gossip, any.
I mean, there is some gossip. I'm not gonna sit here and say there's no gossip. There is some gossip, but when it comes to
Your customers.
when it comes to us, and if we have an issue in the salon, we will not discuss it in front of clients.
Right,
Like
perfect.
that. So,
Got you. But it's a fun place, kind of.
it's a good place to come and chill. I also have a lady that does custom jewelry. So
Okay.
You got a dude that come in with a backpack full of CDs.
No, we.
What about some CDs?
I've been waiting on somebody with purses, but they ain't came.
But that's, I think.
Or some fly, what do you call it? Hair care products coming to America.
Oh yeah.
Jacket.
Or do you have the people that come in and sell hair products to you guys? And
Yeah, we do.
Food.
Yeah, we got some. that do,
See, yeah, I love that.
lemonade of, man, here he got to make his own lemonade. He comes.
With CBD in it?
No.
How do you know?
You right.
Exactly.
But I got
Exactly.
If somebody leaving their part looking wavy when you thought you was going straight, that's how you
All
know.
feet up in there. Talking about, I don't know what happened.
A lot of hustlers come through the hair
clothes
salon.
are off.
You might be
That's where.
Yeah, you sitting there, you hungry.
She said
But
good
then you
stolen
think
goods
about it, the
versus
person they
bad
talking to,
stolen
they can't run. Like,
Well, yeah.
I'm in the chair. Like, that's where you've got the attention of your audience. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
especially if you're sitting there for a while. I know I'm always hungry in a salon.
Let me ask this question. Please riddle me this.
Before you go.
Why do, and I'm not saying
for
you, but why do most stylists, we come in, they're like, all right, sit right there, you sign in. They have little Jenny take you get your hair shampoo, and then they make you sit right there for 2 hours while they do 2 more heads before they even start on you.
Because they're overbooking. Mm-hmm. And the thing with the overbooking is, you know when you do a service and you know how long it's going to take you. Mm-hmm. So why not book your next client off the time frame? You have to go off the time frame. So if you know you're going to do some braids, don't book nobody for 2-3 hours.
But here's the problem. You book somebody for braids,
Right.
2-3 hours, and then, old girl, baby need a new pair of shoes. Car broke down, called into work, menopause kicked in, period, something. So they don't show up. So now you sitting there 2-3 hours with nothing to do.
My stylist actually calls
So
and
women
tells me to
will-
come in early. Like
So
if
women
I'm
will
not.
double book so
just in case
that
I
they're
do.
just
They
in
do.
case somebody cancels. Because people do cancel their hair appointments.
But that's where now, and
Well,
they're doing deposits.
Yep.
Yes, and you have
Absolutely.
what is it? Apps like Style Seed, those
Yes,
other ones
I do Style
where.
Seed.
So, like for my
They're doing
beautician,
deposits.
Okay.
Because deposits kind of lock you in. If that person doesn't show up,
You get-
say your my deposit is $25. I'm going to get my $25 even though you didn't even show up because you wasted my time. So a lot of styles are doing deposits.
Yep.
But only thing I don't like now, back to the cash. What is it?
Cash out.
Don't send nobody no deposit or no cash out.
really? Why?
Don't do that because that's just like you walking up to a stranger outside and just giving them the money straight up. You know.
What's wrong with that?
What if they give you an address and you go there? That
And that
address
ain't
might
there.
not even exist. So on these pages on Facebook with the hair pages and stuff, a lot of girls are
Oh, gotcha.
Getting scammed.
Right.
scamming people
Oh,
for deposits.
through Cash App.
Exactly, and they're not giving them the correct addresses. They're not.
So they're not getting the service. So only do it with people that you're familiar with.
Yeah, somebody.
Right.
Or you
Right.
actually have the
PayPal.
website and everything else.
Okay.
Or
So it's
or
traceable,
like
so you can get a
Style
refund.
Seeds,
Yeah.
you know, So these places like that kind of cover you.
Can track
Okay.
and cover
Gotcha.
that. Definitely
Yeah.
something to consider
That
because
makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Okay.
A lot of them been scheming on there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's a shame. It's ruining for everybody.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it do. It looks
It's that
bad.
doggy
It
dog
makes the
world
people
now.
who are doing it professionally look bad.
Right.
So
You got bad people in every profession.
yeah,
is true.
That's true.
right.
Yeah.
How can people get in contact with you? How can they book you? How can they take advantage of your vintage hairstyles?
Okay, well, like I said, Vintage Hair Salon is located at 6903 East WT Harris, Suite E. Phone number is 980-960-9966. Instagram, Vintage Hair Salon 18. Email, vintagehairsalon18@gmail.com. You can follow me on Facebook, Vintage Hair Salon LLC. That's pretty much how you can get in contact.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you for what you do and making the ugly women of the world look prettier.
That is
Wow.
so
Man, we
bad.
appreciate that. How is that bad? That's a compliment.
There are beautiful women who get their hair done.
And there are ugly women that get their hair done. I'm just giving an additional level of appreciation for the ugly women who take time out of their schedule to get their hair done because their face is jacked up. So it helps us when we walk down the street and don't have to cross the street to the other side because your face and your hair is jacked up. At least if your hair looks good because they went to Vintage Hair Salon, then at least you're tolerable. And then
Oh my God.
Family, you're tuned in to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media, the voice of the community. Get your hair done.
You are horrible.
I keep trying to tell y'all.
But it's funny.
Nice.